Yo, what is good, people? It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona and the Council. And what's up, PlayStation.com. And first and foremost, if you're a newcomer, welcome. If you're a regular, appreciate you for coming back. And like I always say, I'm just a gamer trying to share my experiences with the world. And I am your host of Mind of a Gamer, hashtag MOG podcast, uh, fellow TOA member, TOA partner, hashtag TOA, the online arcade. We out here. Yo, EJ, what's good, man? Thank you for coming through to the channel, man, to the show. Definitely appreciate you. But yeah, man, Persona 7. Oh man. But yeah, man, it's another Wednesday evening, and you guys know whenever the Wednesdays come rolling a while. Yeah, I can't talk already. Oh man, when the Wednesdays come rolling around, you guys know what that means, man. It's when Persona speaks time, hashtag WPS. And this week is gonna be a little bit different. This week, real quick, yesterday, I was on Bari's stream. He did a little hangout talking about criticism, talking about it being okay to criticize PlayStation or criticize whatever. Like, a lot of people tend to, you know, hate when others criticize a console or criticize the game, whatever the case may be. So, Bari and myself went in depth on that yesterday on his channel, J Bari's channel, and it was pretty good. It was a little it was definitely a little now I wouldn't call it hectic, but it was definitely some crazy stuff said within that show, and it definitely sparked some ideas. And wait, who we in? Yo, Mr. Biggs, what is good, brother? Thank you for coming through. It definitely did spark some ideas and some stuff that I wanted to talk about, and I said I would use this week's episode of When Persona Speaks to kind of talk about those things, man, because it's something that happens far too often within the gaming community, and it happens more often than it is exposed or talked about. So it's definitely something that I want to talk about. And yeah, with that being said, do I have any announcements? Nah, it's nothing too crazy. Oh, actually, I do. This weekend, Mr. Official and Upchuck, they both will be hosting two different grudge matches. Mr. Official will be hosting one around 5 or 6 Saturday Eastern time, and that's going to be between Goku and Horseplay and Chaos Code. I'm excited. I'm excited to see that because Goku's the one that won the Chaos Code tournament on Sunday, and Horseplay came into second place. I was third place. And yo, man, that matchup was crazy. So I know Horseplay wants a rematch. I know he's dying for that rematch. So the grudge match is going to be between Goku and Horseplay, and then there's one between Dre or Dreology and CJ in Street Fighter 5 that Chuck is going to be taking the helm on that one, and that's going to be dope as well because I know Dre and CJ, they both are really, really good Street Fighter 5 players. So those will be definitely entertaining to see. If you want to check out any of those grudge matches, they'll be on Mr. Official VG's channel and on Upchuck Gaming's channel. Shout out to them. Yo, Goku, what's good, bro? Yo, whoa, we got a shark in the building. Yo, Goku out here, man. Gito, what is good, my brother? Thank you for coming through to the show, man. Definitely appreciate your support. And again, congratulations on winning that Chaos Code tournament, the tournament, man. And yo, man, I tried, man. Yo, look, man, before the tournament started, I had got like no bullshit, like an hour and a half of training. I was training for like an hour and a half straight. And I hadn't picked up Chaos Code in a while. So like I forgot like a bunch of shit, and I forgot how to connect Hikaru's combos, and I was messing up all over the place with Hikaru. So I was like, damn, and it's funny because I started getting the burn and started feeling out Hikaru like my second go around with horseplay, and I was like, damn, by the time I was really like comfortable, it was too late. So I was like, damn, yo. So I ended up losing the horseplay, and he had went on to the grand finals where he fought Goku, and Goku definitely he took that W, man. He wasn't playing. He pulled out that lupinus. My boy pulled out the lupinus and was like, yo, it's over. It's a wrap. Let's go. But yeah, so with that being said, man, let's go ahead and jump into it. So but hey, you don't need combos as long as you got reads, you're good. That's true. That is true to an extent, but you know, you want to also be able to take that damage off. You feel me? I was missing like a lot of supers, like after the combo into the supers. I couldn't pull it off. So I was messing up all over the place. I was definitely messing up all over the place. But with that being said, hold on. Okay. With that being said, so one thing that I've seen a lot of in the gaming community is the word neutral. I've seen that like a lot of the times. There's two types of people, right? You have those guys that claim they're neutral when they have their backs against the wall. Then you have that other guy that claims to be neutral when he's talking about an opposite combo. I said combo, an opposite console, like a different console or a game or something like that. The word neutral. Matter of fact, what am I doing? What am I doing? Look. We're gonna learn today on Persona's channel because NEUTRAL, because it is important that we understand that we're all on the same page. Okay, I want us all to be on the same page because this is important. You know, we all have to. You know, I definitely don't want anything that I say to be misconstrued or taken out of context. So we're gonna be, we're gonna have fun tonight. So something that I see a lot within the gaming community is people like to claim neutral. They always claim neutral, and a lot of people use neutral, them being a neutral gamer, as a safety net, right? Or they use them being a neutral gamer, and that's supposed to give them some type of immunity to talk shit, or I wouldn't even say talk shit. Well, talk shit is part of it, but kind of talk about an opposite console, talk about another console that's outside of what they normally play, right? So they pull the, something that you'll hear a lot of is, such and such, but I'm neutral, I'm not a fanboy, I got it, I've got this console as well. You'll have people that'll say, the system's good. They say, I like the system. I'm neutral. I'm neutral. I don't care about these fanboy wars. I don't care about these console wars. I don't care about that. They throw that neutral gamer phrase around a lot. And a lot of the times when these people that claim they are neutral are on social media, normally they're the first ones you see in fanboy posts. They're the first ones you see in fanboy debates. They're the first ones you see trying to down someone else's enjoyment of a specific game or product. But these are neutral gamers. If you are a neutral gamer, why are you here? If you are a neutral gamer, why are you a part of the fanboy wars, the fanboy talk, the fanboy debates, things that neutral gamers claim? And this is the funny thing. Neutral gamers like to claim that fanboy or console wars is beneath them. It's below, oh, I don't have time to get involved in fanboy wars because I'm playing games, or I don't have the time to get involved with the fanboy stuff and the plastic wars, blah, 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 because it's about the games. Nobody cares about that. That's below me. That's beneath me, blah, blah. They have a way of quote unquote neutral gamers have and before I continue, I have to make sure that this is known and understood. This isn't all neutral gamers, because there is a such thing as neutral gamers, and we're going to get into that in a second. But you also have that other side of people that like to claim neutral gamers, but show, they'll claim one thing being neutral, but then their actions don't show or don't represent a neutral mindset or a neutral stance. Okay. So there is a such thing as a neutral gamer, and there are neutral gamers out there. This isn't a shot at any of at anybody that is a neutral gamer. This isn't a shot. This is to the people that like to use that neutral gamer phrase as a cop out, but then their actions reflect that of a fanboy. Okay, so I just want to make that known and make that understood, so that, for anybody that may watch this, they can't, run to Twitter or run to Facebook. Oh, Persona saying there's no such thing as a neutral. I'm a neutral gamer. Relax. I know there is a such thing as neutral gamers. But so what was I saying? Oh, so you have these people that will, say, oh, the fanboy or the console wars are beneath me. We need to move past the fanboy wars, move past the fanboy stuff. That stuff doesn't matter. The ones that use the neutral gamer phrase as a cop out tend to be the first ones you see downing a console or downing a feature of a console, or complaining about something on the opposite console. They're the first ones you see in a fanboy post talking about, oh, such and such and such. Da, da, da. Well, this doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Da, da. You're neutral. Why are you said it yourself? You're neutral. Why are you here? Why are you here? Now, before I continue, I want to show you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys can see my screen. Let me make sure you guys can see my screen. You guys can see my screen. Mr. Fisher, what's going on, my brother? Thank you for coming through, sir. Okay, so what is the definition of a neutral? Guys, I told y'all we're gonna learn today. We're gonna learn today. I got y'all. Okay, so a neutral is not helping or supporting either side in a conflict. Hold on. Hold the phone. Persona, what did you just say? I'll read it again, because I love to educate the community, because I want to see our gaming community flourish. I want to see our gaming community be the best that it can be. And the only way our gaming community can be the best that it can be is if we all know and understand what these type of people are, so that the next time you see someone like this, you know how to identify them, you know how to cut them out if you need to, and you know how to deal with these people, because these people are very crafty people. Honestly, these are very crafty people, and they're very good at making people think that what they do is childish, or what they do is unimportant, or they have a way of making certain fanboys feel like, me enjoying or me having a favorite console is bad. These neutral gamers are very sneaky people. You got to watch them. So let's read it again, because I want you guys to get this. I want you guys to understand this. Persona got you. Let's go ahead and do it again. What is a neutral? Let's highlight it, because I love highlighting stuff, because highlight and make sure that you see that. So again, persona, what is a neutral? I'll tell you. Not helping or supporting either side in a conflict. Hold on, let me re-highlight it. In a conflict, disagreement, they are impartial. They are impartial, unbiased, unprejudiced, objective, equatable, open-minded, nonpartisan, disinterested, dispassionate, detached, impersonal, unemotional, indifferent, uncommitted people. Secondary definition: having no strongly marked or positive characteristics or features. Neutral. Okay, the second one, that's kind of the secondary definition is kind of leaning towards something else. But the first definition: not helping or supporting either side in a conflict, disagreement. They are impartial. So again, a neutral gamer in a fanboy post, why are you here? You are a neutral gamer. Why are you here? That is my question to the people that use "I'm a neutral gamer" as a cop-out. Why are you here trying to, one, downplay a fanboy's opinion, and two, why are you defending the opposite console that the fanboy is downplaying? You are a neutral gamer. You don't belong here. You don't belong here. Guys, do you see why it's so good to know these things? Because there are such things as neutral gamers. I know a few. Shout out to my boy Demi of Demigod Reviews. He is a fellow Mind of a Gamer panel. I don't know. He's not a guest. He's part of our crew. He's part of the Mind of a Gamer crew, the Mod crew. He likes Xbox. He came from Xbox. He has a PlayStation as well. He plays both systems equally. He doesn't get involved in fanboy wars. He doesn't, he's not making posts saying fuck Sony, fuck Microsoft. He is the definition of a neutral gamer. He is impartial. He loves everything. And this is no bullshit. He loves everything. He plays everything. He plays and enjoys everything. He is the definition of a neutral gamer. You won't find him in fanboy posts trying to defend shit. He is a neutral gamer. He'll laugh, but that's it. Why are the people that use them being a neutral gamer as a cop-out in the fanboy post? I can tell you why. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. They're there because they're not neutral gamers. These are fanboys in disguise. These are people that want to make you think that they're better than you by using the term "I'm a neutral gamer" and don't care about console wars and plastic and blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. You aren't a neutral gamer if you're in the fanboy post trying to defend the opposite console. Why? Let's go back to the definition. Not helping or supporting either side in a conflict. Guys, you guys make this too easy for me, man. Like, you guys have to try harder. And I'll tell you, for anybody that knows me personally knows that I love PlayStation. I tell you guys this up front. I love and enjoy PlayStation. PlayStation is my preferred console. PlayStation is my choice. First and foremost, I will tell you guys straight up, that is my favorite console. That is the console that I enjoy. I am a PlayStation fanboy. That is perfect. I'm real with that. I'm not going to sit here and try to, talk to you guys and lie to you or make you think that I'm something that I'm not. I love PlayStation. This is a fact. I'm not ashamed of that. I have a favorite console. I still have the other consoles in my house. I have the Nintendo, I've got the Xbox, I got the exclusive. I'm playing everything. But I prefer my PlayStation, and that's the system that gets the most play from me because that's what I love. There's nothing to anybody that's watching this or anybody that's out there in the community. There's nothing wrong with having a favorite console. There's nothing wrong with loving a console that you enjoy. You know, Sony or PlayStation, their games have you know, for those that play them, you know, they have given you so many great experiences that you love the system. That is perfectly fine. There is nothing wrong with that. And if anybody is telling you it's something wrong with that, it's something wrong with them. Because 9 times out of 10, the next thing that comes after their mouth, after they say that you shouldn't be a fanboy, is I'm a neutral gamer. Yo, guys, play what you want to play. Love what you want to love. Enjoy what you want to enjoy. As long as you're playing games, like, and this is my thing. This is my thing. Personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with being a fanboy. We have fanboys of everything. There's fanboys for, you know, their favorite sports teams. There's fanboys of specific restaurants, of clothes. You know, you've got fans of movies, of comic books, of celebrities, of there's so many different things that people are fans of that they love over other things. Personally, I think that's perfectly fine. If you're an Xbox fanboy, yo, strut your shit. If you're a Nintendo fanboy, strut your shit. If you're a PC Master Race fanboy, wear that flag proudly. Because if you, especially if you out there playing games, if you're playing games and all this stuff and you enjoy and you fanboy over a specific console or a platform, whatever, a favorite game or whatever, yo, I say more power to you. There is no problem with that. So don't let anybody try to tell you or belittle you into thinking that because you have a preferred console or because you're a fanboy of a specific console, that's something wrong. Because it's not. There's nothing wrong with that. And this is coming from Persona. I'm telling you this. There's nothing wrong with that. Play what you want to play. There's no like, and you know, there's some people that say there's no such thing as a neutral or whatever. There is a such thing as a neutral. There is. You know, being neutral is a such thing. Mr. Official, what's going on, brother? Biggs, what's up? Shout out to everybody in the stream right now. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, there is a such thing as being a neutral. But like I said, you have people in the community that use being a neutral as a cop-out because they don't want to look like a fanboy. They're afraid of looking like a fanboy. They're afraid of preferring one console over the other. In my eyes, that's weak. In my eyes, that's weak. Show that you love your favorite console. Guys, I'll never look, man. And I'll go on the record saying this. On my channel, you will never hear me try to talk you out of buying a console that you think you like. Now, if you come to me and say, hey, Persona, you think I should buy the PS4? I'll be like, yeah, I'll say, yeah, you should. And then if you ask me why, I'll say such and such and such. Okay. Now, if you come to me and say, hey, Persona, you think I should buy a Nintendo? That's up to you. Do you like their games? I don't know. What you think? I mean, you know, I enjoy the system for what it is, but it's not my preferred console. That's my answer to you. I'm not saying the console is bad. I'm saying it's not my preferred console. The console's good. Same thing with the Xbox. It's not my preferred console, but if that's something that you like, if that's something that you you want to get, pick it up. If you like the games that you see, pick it up. You will never see me bash you or bash anybody in this community for buying their favorite console. Never. I'll never bash you for it. Now I could talk about the flaws of the console or the flaws of the games and all that. Of course, we all do that, and that's perfectly fine. But and this goes back to something that Barry was talking about yesterday. Criticizing a console is okay. You know, criticizing another console is okay. That does not make you a villain. That does not make you a bad guy. You can criticize a console. That is perfectly fine. That does not make you a fanboy either if you want to criticize a console. Go ahead, but also be now this is the other side. If you do criticize a console, be ready for the rebuttals that will come from, fanboys or the quote unquote neutral gamers. Oh man, you see, y'all like that setup. I know y'all do. But yo, man, gamers, beware of these people that use that neutral gamer cop out. Look at their actions, not their words. Look at their actions. Do their actions lead to them being a neutral gamer? No. 9 times out of 10, no. There's very few neutral gamers in this community. I'm not, like I said before, I'm not saying that there are none. There are plenty of neutral gamers. There are. But if you claim you're a neutral gamer, but you do not follow anything within the definition of a neutral gamer, are you a neutral gamer? Oh man. Yo, man. I don't even know. Shit, that shit's just funny. I don't know. It's just funny, man. Especially like after yesterday talking about when me and Barry were talking about, the whole criticizing a different console and stuff like that. It's like, it's like everything you do. It's like everything you do within the community. It's like it's looked down upon. Like I remember when I was a kid, man. My favorite Pokemon game was Yellow. And not Pokemon. I'm sorry, not Pokemon game. My favorite Pokemon was Pikachu, obviously. Like, whose favorite Pokemon wasn't Pikachu? My favorite Pokemon was Pikachu and Charizard. You couldn't tell me shit. You could not tell me shit. Pikachu and Charizard were my favorite Pokemon. I went to bat for them. Other people I met, their favorite Pokemon was like, Squirtle, Blastoise, Venusaur, all these different other Pokemon. They were fanboys for those different Pokemon. Was I mad? Was I screaming, oh, you got to be a neutral. I'm neutral. I don't like this. I just like Pokemon. No, fuck out of here. It's okay to have a favorite. We all have a favorite something. There's a favorite something. Like, I'm pretty sure you can name 3 things that you like that's like a favorite to you. Like a favorite movie, a favorite ice cream, a favorite restaurant. Does that make you a fanboy? Is it okay to have favorites? Is it okay to love something or enjoy something above all else? Is that okay? You got to be neutral in everything. You can't just like have a favorite sports team, a favorite hairstyle, favorite pair of socks, favorite soap. Like, you can't have nothing that's a favorite. You just gotta like and use everything. Fuck out of here, man. I'm sorry. I wasn't born like that. I'm not about to conform to how other motherfuckers feel. I'm sorry. I have a favorite, and I'm pretty sure the vast majority of people do have favorites, and that's okay. I'm here to tell you. Persona is here to tell you that is okay. Ah, man, yo. But yeah, man, I wanted to, man, these neutral gaming are sure playing it lame. Yo, for real, yo, Guido, these dudes out here. Oh, yo, yo, Kev, you know it, bro. Yo, Kev, you know I was out here. You know I wanted to slip up. Folks are reactionary, but the crazy part is folks said words for it come off so angrily. This is how you know it's dry out here in these gaming streets. Yo, Mr. Official, you are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It's like, and it's funny too, because it's like for somebody to claim that they are for people to claim that they're neutral gamers, but they reaction to what fanboys say is so negative. Like they get so riled up, so angry. It's like I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. Like no neutral gamer should be this angry. No neutral gamer should be putting in this much time into what a fanboy has to say or what somebody that favors a different console has to say. You shouldn't. That's not how the neutral game works. But yeah, let's move on. I'm done talking about neutral gamers. Yo, shout out to the neutral gamers out there, man. We in the gaming community, we appreciate you guys, you neutral guys. You guys definitely are the real MVPs out here. But you guys need to talk to some of these gamers that's trying to claim that title that you guys hold so dear. I talk to these guys out here. Yo, speaking of gamers, man, something that I've seen within the gaming community, and this has been a while. This isn't something brand new, but this has been a while now. There's been, oh shit, I got a dislike. Shout out to the dislike. I appreciate you. What was I saying? Oh, shit, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, something that I've seen, you know, in the game community, and like I said, it's not something that's like brand new. It's something that is, it's kind of been there for a while. You know what's funny? It's probably been there for a couple of console generations, but it's kind of like being shown or seen now because of social media and stuff like that. But you know, something that I've seen a lot of is I've seen a lot of gamers looking like and it's not. I won't no. Let me not say a lot of gamers. Let me say I've seen certain gamers' actions make it look like they're looking for acceptance from other people when it comes to the games that they like and enjoy or the consoles that they like and enjoy. And I spoke on this a little bit yesterday. But as a gamer, the most important thing, and you know what, I'll use myself as an example. When it comes to me and my gaming experiences, and when it comes to what I enjoy, and when it comes to what I like, what I play, the only opinion or the only acceptance that I'm looking for is the acceptance from myself. Can I accept that this game is a good game? Can I accept this console is a good console? Can I accept whatever? When it comes to gaming, my experiences and my opinions matter more than anyone else's. I don't care who you are. You can have an opinion, of course. I'll hear your opinion out, but at the end of the day, my experiences and my opinions is what matters most. And for some reason, a lot of gamers tend to look for acceptance or look for approval from other gamers for shit they buy, shit they play. Yo, man, I don't know where that comes from. I don't know what that stems from, but when it comes to playing games, man, you the gamer are the one playing the games. Not me, not anybody else on the internet. You are the one playing the games. You are the one buying these games. You are the ones buying these consoles. If you don't like something, if you don't like a console, whatever, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly okay to not like something. And it's perfectly okay to like something that somebody else doesn't like. That doesn't make you a bad gamer. That doesn't make you a bad person. That doesn't make you a bad anything. You know, too many times you see people bashing another gamer for something that he likes because they don't approve. I don't give a fuck. I don't need your approval to like this. I don't need your approval to not like something. Fuck out of here. That's how I see it. Fuck out of here. Because at the end of the day, whose experience matters the most? Personas. Whose experiences matter to you guys? Yourselves. Your experience matters more than anybody else. Your opinion matters more than anyone else out here. Play your games. If you love Japanese games, Japanese fighters, play them. Flaunt that shit. Post that shit everywhere. Who cares what other people think? Oh, you like this? You're a weird gamer. You like this? You're not a real gamer. Bruh, the fuck? I don't care. I enjoy this. This is what I like. This is where I get my enjoyment out of gaming. So I'm going to play this. You feel me? How many people a year say they hate Call of Duty and millions of other people still buy the shit? Because in their head, that's what they enjoy. Fuck what the other people think. So apply that shit to everything else. If you love Japanese games, don't be afraid to play them shits. Play them shits. If you love the Nintendo Switch, play that shit. If you love the Xbox One, play that shit. Play your games. Enjoy your games, but make sure you're enjoying them for you and not for other people's approval. Because that's not a gamer. That's not a real gamer. That's just sad. Don't be one of those gamers. We're better. We're better than this, people. We're better than this. Don't be one of those people. Damn, that shit was crazy. But yeah. If you love FX, yo, Biggs, Final Fantasy 12, the best Final Fantasy in the series. Believe that. I stand by that shit. Motherfuckers like, yo, Persona, what's your favorite Final Fantasy? I say Final Fantasy 12. Motherfuckers look at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like, they're like, oh, it's not 7? No. Hell no. Oh, it's supposed to be 7. Why? Because you said so? Fuck out of here. I don't care about that. It's about me and what I got out of the games. And for me, 12 was the best Final Fantasy, in my opinion. Yo, Biggs. Yo, Biggs, bruh. Yo, Biggs, cut it out, bruh. You try to start the debates, man. Hell no. I like F1. Yo, Guido, that's perfectly fine. You like Final Fantasy 5? That's your enjoyment. That's your experience. Nobody else could take that from you. You see, Big said Final Fantasy. See, Big said Final Fantasy 10 is the best Final Fantasy. Can I call him wrong on that? No. If I don't accept that Final Fantasy 10 is the better Final Fantasy, does that make me a bad gamer? No. Yo, Big's out here walling though, because he know 12 is the best. Biggs know 12 is the best, man. He ain't trying to admit it in the chat though, because he know that's gonna get screen cap. I'm gonna send that to Barry, like, Barry, look, man, your boy Biggs. Your man's out here, he false claim. Oh man. But yeah, man, those are the whole neutral gamer and gamers looking for acceptance, man. You don't need no acceptance from nobody on the internet. Believe that. Stream froze on my phone. I don't know, trying to listen on the work computer. Never. Yo, Big. Yo, Biggs. I'm gonna tell Barry you said Final Fantasy 12, your favorite Final Fantasy. Oh man. What was I saying? Oh, yo, man, you don't gotta get no acceptance from nobody on the internet. Believe me, man. Play your games, people. It's all the gamers out there. Play your games, enjoy your games, Have fun. Have fun, man. That's a problem, and that's part of the problem. Like in the gaming community, it's like there's no like. I mean, for me, I still have fun. I have fun in all my games. I love all my games, but I feel that like a lot of people, they the fun is not. It seems like people aren't having fun with games anymore. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like a lot of shit that I see on Twitter and Facebook, it's like, yo, why do you get up, like how can you get up in the morning and just be angry? Like I don't get that, man. Like I don't understand how people could be so angry and and so hateful over motherfuckers enjoyment of games. And that shit weird to me, man. Like I don't know, man. I can't wake up hating. I ain't hating on nothing, man. Yo, Choco, what is good, man? Appreciate you coming through, Miss Choco. Jay Barry in the building. The bro, he out here. But yeah, man. Like, folks tend to, it seems like the excitement, the joy. Like, you remember when you was young and like that general enjoyment that you had, that excitement that you had, or the excitement that you saw when you was at the game store and like you seen other folks like legit excited. It seems like nowadays, like people, they waiting for journalists to tell them if they should be excited or not, or, you know, looking at other big YouTubers, trying to see if they should be excited or, yo, man, I'm excited for any and everything that's gonna further my enjoyment for gaming. I don't give a fuck what the scores say. I don't care I don't care if the whole community said this game is. I shouldn't like this game. If I play the game and like it, that's my enjoyment. I accept that. But a lot of people out here, they can't do that, man. They can't accept. They can't play games for their enjoyment. I really do feel that there's gamers out here that just they don't play games for their enjoyment. They play games to shit on them, or they play games to fucking, I don't even know. Like they just play. They don't like, I don't know. When I see certain people play games, it don't look like they enjoying the games, man. Like I ain't even trying to be funny. Like when I was a kid, man, in school, or like I remember after school, me and a couple of my friends used to go to this arcade that was near my house in Queens. And we used to be so excited to play the Mortal Kombat and the Marvel vs. Capcom that they had there. Used to be so excited. I remember when I was young, I remember my mom bought me the Super Nintendo. Yo, I lost my goddamn mind. I lost my mind when I got that shit, man. I played that shit all night. I was excited. I was legit excited. And now as an adult, I mean, I'm older, as an adult, I can't play games as much as I used to when I was young because, I have to get up for work. I got responsibilities. I go out, I do different things outside of gaming. Although gaming is still a passion of mine, I also still have to make sure that I can maintain that passion or maintain that hobby by going to work, by making sure I deal with my responsibilities and stuff like that. So I can't play games all night every day like I used to when I was in school or when I was, super young. Because, I got to get up for work. Only times I could really play like all night or till late is on Saturday or Sunday, really, on the weekends. That's the only time I can really do that. But whenever a new game is going to release or whenever there's a game that I'm like really anticipating, I still get that same excitement from when I was a kid. Now, obviously, I ain't jumping up and down, and I'm not, I ain't giddy and shit. But like inside, like no bullshit, on the inside, I still get that same excitement. For instance, Dragon Ball Z Fighters that's coming out next year. I am excited for that. Yo, I am like off the wall excited for that. I am. What else? when Crash was coming out, I was excited like crazy. I felt like a kid again playing that. When I knew that that was going to release and I was playing that, I felt like a kid. Final Fantasy 12, I felt like a teen again playing that. Hellblade, that's coming out later in August. No, it comes out the beginning of August. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to I'm excited to experience that. I'm excited, I'm excited to play these games. I'm excited to sit down and get the full experience. When Uncharted 4 was coming out last year, I was dumb excited for that. Ask Mr. Official. Me and him both. Because Mr. Official, that's my Uncharted partner. Mr. Official and Chris Kazama. Shout out to Chris. I was excited for that, man. I was really, really excited for that game. And the excitement that I had was the excitement from back when I was a kid. You feel me? I still get that excitement. And some people in it today don't get that. Now, granted, some people haven't started gaming until PS3 days or PS2, maybe. And everybody shows or expresses their excitement of different things differently. But shit from what I see, people don't look excited, man. They don't look happy. They don't look people. It's like it's nothing but criticism and yeah, I don't know, man. Like it's like you can't please people nowadays when it comes to these games, man. It's like nobody is happy. Like no one is happy playing these games. Yo, Bear Hugger, what is good, my brother? What's up, Persona? I see you didn't care for my thoughts on my neutral video. Nah. This is nah. This isn't a response to you, Bear Hugger. It's just a general thing, just a general analysis of what I see from people in the game. I know you can't. Come on, I know you kidding, bro. Okay. But yeah, the excitement is definitely still there for me. Mr. Fisher, I started gaming on Atari. Damn, Mr. Fisher, what you like 60 years old? Started gaming on that Atari? Guido, gamers trust journalists. What? Since when journalists are not even gamers, but spreading biased opinions and propaganda. I mean, some people. I won't say all journalists aren't gamers, but when you look at like how some journalists, like their way of thinking when it comes to certain games, it's very business-like, if that makes sense. Like like gaming isn't cut. It's just it isn't just cut and dry the way some journalists make it out to be in their articles and opinion pieces. Like everything isn't cut and dry like that. But the way they word things, the way they approach different new releases, or the way they approach games and stuff like that. Some of them, some journalists are just like, you can kind of tell that they're just there for the money. It's a job to them. When it comes, like, I don't know, like when it, like, I'll use, and again, I can only use myself as an example because I obviously my experience, I can only tell you about my experience. But when I sit down and play a game, especially like a new game, I turn on my headphones, I get comfortable. This started to sound like a fucking date. I get comfortable. I clear my mind. I try to interpret everything about that game, from the music to the voice acting. I go into every game with an open mind, and not to say that journalists don't go into games with open mind, but a lot of these hipster journalists, what they like and what they enjoy, or what may interest them, isn't what the majority likes, really. Like, not, everybody isn't going to like everything, But a lot of journalists, they just aren't. I don't know. They just, I don't know. You can't. I don't know. You can't trust the journalists when it comes to them telling you what's good and what's not. At least I can't. I can only trust myself, honestly, or like some very close friends. You know, when it comes to a game, like gamer friends, like, you know, people that I know play these types of games. You know, their way of thinking is like mine. They know, you know, what I'm into. I know what they into. You know, that's those are the only people I can trust. I can't look at, you know, somebody's article and make a decision off that, or if I should buy a game or not. I can't do that personally, because, you know, there's been times where I've read articles of people playing, like, I'll use Japanese games for instance. They'll say, you know, the game, they'll say, oh, you know, this Japanese game, it was okay, but it would have been better with American voices or something like that. Or they'll say they'll take points off of a Japanese game because the lip sync isn't on par with the voices, you know. And it's like shit like that. Me playing Japanese games as long as I had, remember when we were kids and we were playing Japanese games and they would be talking, like they would be like, it would like, there was no talking, it was just text, and their mouth would still be moving, you know, like, why is your mouth moving and it's only text, you know? Like, imagine the reviews back then on Japanese games, you know? So shit so like as an adult playing Japanese games, I know that the voices ain't gonna match with the lips. It never has. But that doesn't mean the game isn't good. That doesn't mean that my enjoyment of the game is lessened because the lips is moving a little bit quicker than the Japanese voices is coming out. That shit's been like that for years, for decades, since I was a kid. There's only a handful of Japanese games where the lips actually match the goddamn voice. Like, you know, but shit like that is what they'll take points off. And it's like me reading this article and knowing the type of person that I am and knowing, you know, how Japanese games, especially those real heavy JRPG games are. I can't follow this review and use that as a catalyst to make a decision on whether or not this game is worth picking up. You know how many Japanese games I would have missed out on if I looked and followed the reviews? I would have missed out on a shit ton of games. Matter of fact, I'll show you. See, guys, you guys done sparked another. Let me see, Metacritic. Use Metacritic because Metacritic is the best for, you know, that's what people use when it comes to, they judge how good a game is, right? So let's do a game. I know this game came out like last year. I want to search. No, I'm gonna search games. Find more games. Can I search? Okay, hold on. Shenron AGU Shenron Kagura. Will it search? I don't even know if it'll search for it. Oh, here we go. Okay, perfect. This is perfect right here. Here we go. Okay, I'm about to share my screen so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Let me share my screen. Okay. All right. So this game came out last year. Yeah, this came out. All right, so this game, Shenron Kagura Estival Versus. This game came out last year, 2016, March 15th, 2016. I platinumed this game. This is probably one of my favorite hack and slash Japanese games to come out this generation. No lie. This is one of my favorite games. This is one of my favorite Japanese games this gen. I can safely say that. And look at the score. That's a 67. In the eyes of somebody that follows journalists, they would have missed out on a great game because the dialogue in Shenron Kagura is funny as fuck. The shit they say is hilarious, right? The voices obviously don't match the lip sync though, but it's funny as fuck. The combat is great. The customization is great. It's a fan service style game. So, you know, it's not going to appeal to everybody, but look at the score. An average gamer would look at that 67 and pass on it. And that's a great game. That's a really great game. But look at the user score, 8.3. People that actually played the game, 8.3. Now, obviously, you can't take user scores serious either because, sometimes they inflate these, but a 67, you look at that 67 and you ready to pass that shit up. Like, I'm good. I'm not trying to play that because of that 67, right? When that's not the case. Let me see another game. Let me see 5 more games. I'll show you one more. SAO. I think this game got a low score. I could be wrong. I think this game. Let me see. Let me see. Lost song. I'm not sure. They should have. Well, they should have. There we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Another game. This game came out in 2015. This one was November 17th. This was hold up. Okay, there we go. This came out November 17th, 2015. Sword Art Online Lost Song. I got the platinum for this game as well. I played this game. This game is great. This game is very fun. The combat is awesome. The flying around, the story is dope. The characters are funny as hell. It got a 63. It got a 63. Now, to an average gamer, they would pass up on something like this. Listening to a journalist, listening to, a review score, they would have missed out. This is a great game. This is legit a great game. It has a lot of dialogue. It's very dialogue heavy. It has a lot of dialogue, but the dialogue is funny as hell. And again, it is a good game. But it got a 63. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. This is why I don't follow reviews. This is why I don't look for validation of games from other people, because someone else's opinion is not my opinion. Someone else's way of thinking is not my way of thinking. I can only judge from my experience. That's the only way I can judge a game. I can't judge a game from somebody else. I can't listen to somebody else's opinion and take that for my own, or take that as a means of me not buying a game. Everybody in this world is not the same. Everybody interprets things differently. What I may interpret, you may not interpret the same way. But you're supposed to take my opinion? Nah. Or vice versa? Nah. That's not how it works. That's definitely not how it works. And there's tons of games. Like that. There's a ton of games where the review scores and my enjoyment of the game don't add up. Like some games I'll play and I'll be like, yo, how the hell did this get this score? Like what? This shit is good as hell. Like, why is it half this score? You can't listen to these reviews, man. You can't listen to these reviews. Play your games, buy your games, try them out for yourself. I want to do one more game. I'm trying to think of a Japanese game that I know would I'm trying to think of one that I know didn't do that well. Which one didn't do that well? I'm trying to think. Shit, I can't think of the third game right now. Or matter of fact, I know a game. Hold on. I know one. And this one is going to get a high score. Right. Final Fantasy 15 got an 81. That story was shit. Final Fantasy 15 story was shitty. It was very shitty. The worst story out of any Final Fantasy I've ever played. Actually, is it? You know what? What's funny? As bad as 15 is, it's not as bad as 13. 15 is still a little bit. Matter of fact, let's look at 13. I want to see what the score of 13 was. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's see what 13 was. F Final Fantasy X. Here we go. Now this right here. There we go. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you people something. If you don't take anything from this podcast, you take this. This fucking game does not deserve an 83. This game was fucking garbage. This is the worst Final Fantasy in the series. Final Fantasy 13 is the worst Final Fantasy in the series, but this game got an 83. Let that shit sink in. An 83 for the worst Final Fantasy in the series? You gotta be kidding me. What? Am I high right now? This game is horrible. This game deserves a 65. But it got an 83. You can't take a reviewer's opinion for your own because the experiences are different. Experiences are very different. This proves it. I just showed you 3 different games. All 3 games don't deserve the scores that they got based off my opinion. Now, if you play those same 3 games, your opinion will definitely be different from mine, I'm sure. But that just goes to show that the score that you see on the game is not something you should take for face value because that's not your opinion. That's not something that you can say that you own. That is not your opinion. That is someone else's. yo, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Final Fantasy, okay. I'm sorry. 15 was shitty, but 13 was definitely worse. 13 was worse than 15. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I played a little bit of 13-2. I didn't finish 13-2. And I didn't even touch Lightness Returns. I couldn't. I was at that point, I was done. I was done. Yo, Biggs, I know what that other one is that you can't disclose. Yo, Chaz, what's good, bruh? Well, that's why you find reviews with similar opinions. But if you never played, that's the thing though, Chaz. If you've never played the game, how can you know what opinion you talking about? Similar opinion to the review to one like similar review opinions? Nah, that's even worse. Nah, you can't. I don't know. You just can't trust like journalist reviews. I don't trust that. That I don't trust. I don't follow those things. I don't use that as a way to buy games. I don't do anything like that because again, my experience, this goes back to what I was saying. My experience is what matters most. My opinion is what matters most. I can't formulate an opinion of a game if I've never experienced the game. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've bought in games that have been duds that were just trash. Just gotta take the L. Just gotta take the L. I remember when I was a kid, I bought games that are just they're trash. You feel me? I took the L. I got through it. I'm not afraid to admit I didn't play FF until FF7. That was my first prior to then I wrote off those games. Yeah, I think most people started at 7. I started at 7. I didn't play 6. I didn't play 9. I played 7, 8, 10, 10, 2, 12, 13, and 14 and 15. Those are the Final Fantasy. And I played Crisis Core for the PSP. Those are the Final Fantasies I played. I didn't play all of them. Barry said, Marvin, leave this fucking chat right now. How the hell you ain't finished FF6? Yo, Barry, look, bruh. Motherfuckers wasn't teenagers back in the 90s like you, bruh. I was a fucking kid, okay? I fucking had to, I had to ask Mom Dukes, like, yo, Moms, can I get this game? She was like, look, you get one or the other. Yo, when you gotta make decisions, shit is crazy, bruh. Like when you can only choose between one game and you got 4 games in your hand, shit gotta get cut to the side, bruh. There are games that I missed out on when I was young because moms was like, look, I'm only buying you 1 or 2 games. You're not getting 5 or 6 games. I'm sorry. Moms wasn't having it, bruh. Moms wasn't having it. Yo, Larry, what's good, bruh? Yo, Marvin exposed Barry. You got history with him. Yo, Larry, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming through, brother. I would rather ask my friend who I know have similar likes rather than go on someone's opinion who gets paid to review. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Like gamer reviews. Like I would go to a friend or someone I know. And even then I would probably still buy it because I want to experience it for myself. Now that doesn't mean I gotta buy it right away. That doesn't mean I gotta buy it brand new. I could wait for a price drop. There's a couple games I waited for the price to drop to like $15. I bought Murder Soul Suspect for $5. I ain't take that $60 plunge. I'm good. Yo, Marv, how you play FF6 and ain't finish it? That's an L, bro. Not all YouTubers get paid, Chaz. Not all of them. There's a few that get paid, but they're not seeing no big money. Not like a professional game reviewer is. They're not seeing nothing like that. Not all of them, at least. Nah. Yo, Mike Long, what's good, brother? Appreciate you coming through. But yeah, man, that's pretty much like for instance, Unity was a broken mess, man. That shit was a broken mess. Nah, Barry, I love World of Final Fantasy. I never said I didn't like World of Final Fantasy. If it's a couple characters in there from the older Final Fantasies before 7, I probably won't know them off rip, but I know of them from later Final Fantasies. World of Final Fantasy is the shit. Come on now, Barry. Come on, bro. FF4 was one of my faves. Yeah, see, you in uncharted territories with me, bro. I ain't play 4, 5, 6, or 9. Yo, Biggs, Barry speaking out of his ass, bro. Let him talk. That's why people hated World of Final Fantasy. What's wrong with you, bro? Come on, man. Oh man, but yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. Look, man, neutral gamers again. Don't use the neutral gamer cop out to hide your fanboyish ways. Please stop. If you are a neutral gamer, but you're always the first person in these fanboy posts, you are not a neutral gamer. We already went over this, what a neutral gamer is. We went over the definition and all that good stuff. Yeah. As far as acceptance, gamers, again, you do not need acceptance from people on the internet. You don't. You do not need acceptance from people on the internet on games that you play or games that you buy or consoles that you play and consoles that you buy. Buy and play your stuff. Enjoy your games because your enjoyment is what matters most. Your acceptance is what matters most. Learn to be a selfish gamer. You do not need to be accepted by people on the internet for playing games. You don't. Play and enjoy your shit. Yeah, Barry, I spoke on it. That was the first thing I talked about. You got to go to the beginning. That was the first thing I had talked about. Oh man, I should start it. I know my wife played it, but I didn't finish. You have to play these. I don't know anyone who hated World of Final Fantasy. How you think World of Final Fantasy? How do you think Final Fantasy 15 online going to be Persona? I think Final Fantasy 15's online. I think it's going to be uh, what is it? It'll probably be all right. It'll probably be all right. I mean, I'm gonna try it out, but I'm not expecting anything spectacular. It'd probably just be, you being able to play with your friends online, killing shit, usual shit. I don't think it's gonna be anything out of the ordinary that's gonna have, people blowing their minds and stuff like that. I don't think so. But again, I'm still gonna play it. I'll still play it and stream it and all that stuff. Um, but yeah, you know, again, like I said, gamers, you don't need acceptance from people online. Play your games, enjoy your games, have fun. And as far as reviews go, do not take reviews for face value, because reviews are done by people that are paid to make you think something is either better or worse than what it is. And yeah, with that being said, make sure you guys, if you haven't already, make sure if you did enjoy the content, at least make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Definitely appreciate it. I'm at 325 subscribers right now. We 75 away from 400. Share this video out. Share the stream out. Get these subs up, man. Get the content flowing. The content is flowing. Let's get these subs up. Let's spread the word. Give us your final round. Want to trigger Barry? Say Cloud or confused tranny. Cloud is a confused tranny. Yo, that's funny, Biggs. That is funny. That's disrespectful. That is very disrespectful. Give us your final round on site when I see him. What you triggered at the most about? But yeah, man, make sure you guys follow the Online Arcade official Twitter at the Online Arcade. Follow me on Twitter, Persona_YT. I post all the time, all types of shit, gaming shit, little fanboy rants, shit like that. I ain't no neutral gamer though, so don't expect no neutral shit from me. But we all trigger when Persona doesn't play Fantasy 6. Yo, man, look, if I could find a fucking a Final Fantasy 6 somewhere, like an emulator or some shit with all the Final Fantasies, I'll play this shit, man. I'm sorry, I didn't play 6, man. I'm a casual out here, man. I'm exposed. Oh man. But yeah, man, I definitely do appreciate you guys that support my channel, man. Big shout out to Mr. Biggs, Miss Choco, Mr. Official, Mike Long, Chaz, Jay Barry in the building. Yo, Barry, you are not a neutral gamer. Cut that bullshit out, sir. You are not a neutral gamer. You do not need to lie to me, sir. You are a fanboy. You are a Sony fanboy, and that is okay. Yo, shout out to Larry. Who else came through? Shout out to Goku, man. Goku in the building. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Bear Hugger. Bear Hugger came through. Big shout out to everyone that came through to the podcast. Thank you guys, man. I hope you guys do like these when Persona Speak episodes, man, that I do every Wednesday. Let me know if you guys like those. I'm slowly I'm just slowly getting into the feel of doing these every week now. And the content, I just let the content flow, man. I try to set up I don't try to set up like a specific show outline. It's like if it's something that I want to talk about, I'll talk about it. There's other things that I tend to talk about too, gaming wise. I talk about everything on here. It's not just the shit that I was talking about today. I talk about games. I talk about everything on this show. But let me know if you guys like the show, man. Let me know. Definitely let me know. I'm interested. But yeah, man. This has been When Persona Speaks episode 4, man. Beware the neutral gamer cop out. Gamers looking for acceptance. You don't need acceptance on the internet. Let me see. Guido, cut it out. I'm a huge DQ fan. What Guido say? FF trigger alert. Dragon Quest is way better. Final Fantasy. Oh shit. Yo, that is very disrespectful. I know Bari is a Dragon Quest elitist, so I know he is triggered by that right now because yo, that is very disrespectful. That is, yo, I know Bari is taking serious disrespect with what Guido just said. Yo, Guido, speak them facts though, bro. Yo, I'm about to trigger Bari right now. Final Fantasy 12 is better than Final Fantasy 7. Facts. Vaughn is better than the Cloud. Yo, Biggs, I don't play Final Fantasy 14, man. That shit trash, man. You gotta hit up Michi. I don't play. Yo, that's one game I don't play. I don't play 14. I play 12. That's it. 14, I stopped playing that shit a while ago, and I don't play that. Michi, the main one that played that Final Fantasy 14, bro. Oh man. Final Fantasy 15 is better than Final Fantasy 7. Chill, yo, Mike, you wild right now, bro. What are you talking about? Oh no, that is very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. You can't be saying that, man. I'm disliking this stream. Yo, Biggs, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. I can't. I can't play that Final Fantasy 14. The reason I don't play it anymore isn't because it's a bad game. It's just that Final Fantasy 14 really does take a lot of your time. It takes a lot of grinding, a lot of, that shit will suck your life away. And I don't want to deal with that shit right now. I don't. So that's why I put it down. My fucking Marauder is my warrior is is level 55. Like, I was high leveled and shit, and I had good shit, but I just had to stop because that shit was just too time consuming. Yo, Barry said he triggered. Yo, this dude said a cheeseburger is better than Final Fantasy 13. Yo, Goku, chill, bro. Yo, chill, bro. This guy is crazy. Oh, shit. But yo, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Again, like I said, man, thank all of you guys for coming through to the podcast. I definitely appreciate all of your support. Make sure you guys check out Mind of a Gamer this Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with myself, Mr. Official VG, and Demigod Reviews. It's a lot of stuff we got to talk about this Saturday. It's a lot of good stuff, like a lot of good news coming out. A lot of good things that I want to get the panel's thoughts. It won't be no guest this week. It's just gonna be me and me. It's just gonna be me and the mob crew. And yo, Mr. Fisher, I was definitely supposed to end this podcast like 10 minutes ago. But yeah, man. I did like I said, appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys check out Mr. Official VG's channel. He streams a lot. Make sure you check out Demigod Reviews channel. He's got good reviews, and he's been streaming and all that stuff. What else? Check out Jay Bari's channel. I know Bari got some good content that he's working up. Bari's got a new show that he got coming out in August 24th on Thursdays at 8 o'clock Eastern. The Jay Bari show. Yo, you guys don't want to miss that. That's gonna be a good show. I know it is. If you guys like When Persona Speaks, You guys gonna love that Jay Barry show. That shit gonna be fire. But yeah, man. That being said, man, I'm about to go play some games, grab me something to eat. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And like I always say, I'm just a gamer trying to share my experiences with the world. And I'm out of here. Peace.